Hey guys, it's your girl Lady aka Geek XX Chic, and we're back with another reaction to The Walking Dead. We are now on to episode 10, which is called Stalker. Last episode, we had a catastrophe happen. We saw the group that got trapped in the mine because of Carol and her impetuousness, and it was a very tense episode, and in the end, unfortunately, Magna and Connie got trapped in the mine. The other big thing we saw is that Alpha recognized now that Gamma was the spy within her camp, and she sent Beta to go find her. And then there was also a scene that I've been trying to purge from my mind forever.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We don't need to go back into that. Let's just let the therapy continue. Without further ado, let's get into this one and we will chat about it later. Okay? Let's. Hey, is that Rick's camper? Dale? What is this? They got secret passages and stuff? Is this another way into the mine? I couldn't see nothing. What? Like, is it just that The Walking Dead's on a budget now and they can't afford to actually properly light scenes? Or... this isn't real. This is a dream. A nightmare, what am I saying? Jesus, no! Oh, poor Rosita. Can Walking Dead not play with babies' lives, please, in my presence? You might want to take off the mask. Yeah, it's kind of gross.
If I give you a map, can you show us where the cave is?
I think I passed geography before the world fell, yeah. Can we maybe give her just a little bit of a wash, you know? Even just the face and a little bit on the pits. I just feel like we could smell her long before we could see her. Oh! Rosita! Wow, Daryl is not messing around. That is a knife. Oh, we're taking the walkers for a walk. Okay. Guessing they'll exercise and sun too.
You killed him? No.
Oh, jeez. My brother be hiding in the shadows and stuff.
This is not for show. I am a servant of God.
Really? I thought you were an executioner.
I should have spoken to God. He told me to hang you. You believe me now, Father?
That sounds right. Yeah, it's like that speaks to the homicidal side of me now. Drone. We got walkers, 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 walkers by the river. Alpha is suspicious as hell. She senses Daryl. Shh. Can you, like, die quieter, please? There's a horde. Woo! Damn! No, no, no! Daryl, shh! Stop it! Ow, 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 stop it! Why did Daryl end up by himself? Why is there no one else here?
So, 2 rescue parties. Rosita and I will take the first.
We don't know if any of this is real.
Don't we?
Right.
If we can break her, we can break others.
No.
If you come across one of them, keep them alive. Start pulling teeth and taking fingers. Get information.
Whoa! Okay, Father. I don't know what angels you be talking to. Clearly one's of death. Like, my God, the man killed one person. He's just bloodthirsty now. By the way, I blame this on Carol as well. Daryl wouldn't have gone half-cocked if he wasn't so angry. Why does Rosita look like she's ready to enter Mortal Kombat?
You don't need to worry about your shit.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're crazy!
Only one thing I've done that's been a
Cut
rat.
off their fingers, pull out their teeth.
Oh,
You're
crazy.
reaching for it. What's your name?
Really, Judith?
You met the wrong person first.
Tell her, Judith.
You met my mom and my dad, you wouldn't be doing that, so.
Girl, tell him. We're shown for the win.
Bye.
Judith Therapy 101. Reforming past criminals since 2018. Grab the knife, grab the knife. Done. Oh, oh! Oh my God, did he hit ephemeral vein? Or what is that called? Oh my God. No, listen. Listen, if Connie and Daryl end up dead because of Carol, y'all,
Oh, say again, we lost you?
Do we have time to be sharpening tools? Oh, firebombs. Okay, we getting rustic with this shit. Let's go. Why does Rosita look like she's gonna throw up?
Rosita and Laura stay back on gate security with the skeleton crew. You and I take a squad out to the outpost, break up the herd, and then move on to the cave. Good? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rosita. I normally wouldn't be down for that, but you don't look good, girl. Oh, leaving the hat. That's not foreshadowing. Oh, hell no. Who did they not kill all the way? Oh my God, they have tunnels all the way into Alexandria? Are you serious? Rosita, I really hope you can kill Beta. Oh, Beta's gonna kill the both of you. I already know it. Yeah. You bitches deserve to die first anyway, but still. Why is it so dark? I don't like that it's so dark. Oh my God. Beta's a one-man wrecking crew. I'm terrified. Guys, this is actually more terrifying than half the walker attacks I've seen in 10 seasons. They've had a way in this whole time. And he's leaving them to turn.
Most of us are out here. There's hardly anybody
back home. Where's Michonne? Why is Rick dead? No. Carol's crazy. How is a man this large moving so quietly?
You're longing for her.
step towards me.
Stand your ground, Gamma. If you're gonna die, die on your own terms.
I'm not afraid of you.
You are. You're terrified of him. We're all terrified of him. He's gonna kill you. A lot. Oh. No, girl, you cannot handle Gamma. No, 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 no. Oh, girl. R.I.P. Where's Judith? Is she okay? Please leave Rick's babies alone. How? How is this man moving so quietly? What superpower does he have to make his, like, 300-pound self so quiet? The way I haven't taken a breath in, like, 5 minutes. No. No need to see what's behind that door. Is that Judith? That's my bad mama. Chill out. Get out. Get out. He is too big. Get out. Go. Go. Oh, RJ. The fact that Judith had to save your behind, Gamma, I'm so mad. Oh no, he has a vest. How annoying. Aim for the head next time, Judith. Girl, hand to hand with Beta is not a good idea. Why does everyone keep trying this? Do they not see how big he is? Was that an axe? Okay, Rosita. Oh, God.
Alpha wants me alive.
He doesn't.
Step towards me.
I like this. Tell him what to do. He ain't nothing but a dog anyway. Ma'am, you had time to pass out?
I'm my mom, idiot.
You lost her. You threw her away.
You did.
Because you didn't love her.
What did you say?
You're gonna give Alpha the strength to kill you now, Daryl?
What did you
Ooh, you're a boy now. You got under the skin. Ooh, you got a choice here, Lydia. Let's see if she's changed. Why would you put that on your daughter? I mean, oh, this is horrible. Because I want Alpha dead, but not like this. Oh God, is Daryl still there? Your way is not the only way.
You're just out here.
Taking a walk.
Did you kill her?
Nah.
If it was your father, could you have? We are free.
Oh, shut up, Alpha. You got your ass kicked and you literally could have been murdered. You were begging for death an hour ago. You are not that much of a hard ass. Alright guys, that was the latest episode of The Walking Dead, which was called Stalker. And wow, if there was anything that was the creepiest part of this episode was honestly Beta moving through Alexandria like a freaking shadow. Like, if you had told me at the beginning of last season that 6 foot, how tall is Ryan Hurst? I think he's 6'5" or 6'6". Like, the man's ginormous. And he's not like slight either. The man's got like breadth. The fact that man was just slipping in and out of that Alexandria that was terrifying. That was honestly scarier than a walker attack. Beta is terrifying because you know what? I'm gonna be honest. The way that Beta's been like shown to us up until now, he's kind of been shown as mostly like a blunt instrument, right? Even in the origin story that we saw of him and Alpha meeting, he was just like this big guy kind of relying on his brawn and his brooding presence to kind of scare people away. As I said, we haven't really gotten this idea that he was really good for anything other than being like this force that can literally swing like, 200 plus pounds of weight behind him in whatever he does. But this was scary because we actually saw him being very like methodical and just terrifying, quite frankly. Like, that is a scarier beta to me than just the fact that he's this hulking man in a skin mask, honestly. And knowing that they have had a way into Alexandria the entire time, the only good thing to come out of this, honestly, because I was like, okay, did Beta defecting really help us in any way? The one thing it did give us, hopefully, on top of everything else, is seeing just how much preparation Alpha has put into her attacks on these communities. Because I know I did. I definitely think that all of them are thinking that the communities are relatively safe with the exception of obviously outside the gates. I don't think the Alexandrians thought for a second that Alpha knew about the tunnels or how to get to them. And when I saw Beta going down through there, I was like, wait a minute, is he in the tunnels? Because we haven't seen those since... It's been a minute, right? It's been since Carl died, I think is the last time we saw Alexandria's tunnels. Long story short, we obviously did not see a lot of what happened with Dante in the 3 months he was in Alexandria, but he was clearly not just, smiling by day and poisoning the water. Somehow he found out about I guess they would have told him about the tunnels. They probably would have once they figured they could trust him, and then he used the message system to get it to Alpha. I mean, that's really smart. That's honestly one of the smartest things I've seen out of the Whisperer camp. But I'm not saying that their other stuff hasn't been smart, but I think a lot of the other stuff felt a little bit more overtly tactical, but this was subversive and scary. Like, as I said, they literally could have gone in and marched into Alexandria in the middle of the night at any time and taken out the majority of them just like that. That was well done. But we've learned a few things I think that are very helpful. One is that they do have a horde, but it's not, I don't think, as big as Alpha wanted. We found out from Gamma that there aren't nearly as many Whisperers as Alpha kind of tried to make it sound, that she isn't manning all of the borders. She found out with people breaching the border through Dante. Like, it's still a mess. I can't believe it. For a second, for the first half of the episode, I honestly didn't think it was Alpha at first that Daryl had gotten to, but he did. Like, Daryl's the first person who's actually gotten to Alpha and got a hit on her. Like, he almost killed her. If he hadn't underestimated, let's be fair, if he hadn't underestimated Alpha's fighting ability, he probably could have killed her. He didn't want her dead anyways. He did have the opportunity to kill her, but he didn't want her dead. But when he's asked like her directly, like, where are they? That made me think that potentially Alpha has found them in the mine. Like, maybe she does have them prisoner. I can see her holding on to them because, once again, just like when she had the guy, the playwright guy from last season, I can't think of his name right now, it's leverage, right? And she used it to get Lydia back last season or 2 seasons ago. And now I could see her again, if she does actually have Connie and Magna, that's a huge ace in the hole for her as far as keeping the groups at bay again. I don't know. I'm hoping, I'm praying that she doesn't have them because I'm tired of Alpha having the upper hand. Outside of that, Daryl, my man Daryl, I felt so bad for him in this episode. Because Daryl is smarter than that. Like, he normally would never have gone off on his own the way that he did to try to go after them. And it kind of bothers me that nobody went with him. But in a way, it's probably better because I think he got as close as he did because he was by himself. But he's just so emotional right now between, I'm sure, reeling over Carol's betrayal of his trust again and knowing that this person he loves, I mean, I'm sure he cares about Magda too, but you know, that this person he cares about is in this situation because he trusted Carol when his gut told him not to. Let's be real. Daryl knows. Daryl's been knowing that he cannot trust Carol, but he's been trying to look past it because of their years of friendship to think he can trust her right now, and he can't. And he knew that, and I think that's why he's upset. He's not just blaming Carol. I think he's blaming himself for not doing more, I guess, to try to stop her. I mean, I guess he couldn't. I mean, she's grown, but you get my point. Like, but I love that he kind of got, like, I think he figured in that moment that if he was going to die on the floor of wherever that place was with Alpha, he was going to get a last dig in, right? And the fact that he had to tell her, like, you are the only reason Lydia left. Like, you single-handedly drove your daughter away. I like that. He was kind of like, I'm going to go out. I'm going to put this little mind grenade in there that's going to blow up over time and make you feel like crap. And the whole hallucination we saw with her and Lydia, it wasn't a hallucination, actually. It was real. I'm glad that she got that moment of where she thought that she, you know, Lydia had come back to her and she had her kind of absolution, but Lydia had to be like, that moment I think was great because I think Lydia needed closure as well because the last time she saw her mom, she had like a knife to her throat. So for her to be able to see her mom in that vulnerable position and be able to say, look, I recognize that you've done for me and that you helped me to be some, you know, that you taught me to survive, but I know now that what you believe is not what I believe. And then of course Alpha's twisted wanting Lydia to to kill her. I was like, you know, it was such a weird moment because on the one hand, obviously as a viewer knowing what Alpha's done and what she's planning to do, it would have been lovely for Lydia to end it right there. But I didn't want that on her. Do you know what I mean? Like, Lydia does not hate her mother. And as I said before, Alpha wasn't always a terrible parent all the time. The fact that she wanted to put that death on her, and I love that Lydia stood her ground and said, nah, like, you probably will die one day because of the way you're living, but I'm not going to have that on me. We'll have to see where things go now. Daryl and Lydia are out there. Obviously, Daryl's not really fit to do travel right now, and probably best that he doesn't because Alpha and her people are, you know, out there. Beta's ready for blood now because first of all, he got shot by Judith. Woo! Judith, the badass Grimes coming through again. She was like, not today, sir. I will kill you. Oh, if she was taller, she would have actually hit her mark, bless her. And he's going to be absolutely off of his tits when he finds out that Alpha and Negan did the quite literal nasty. And you know Negan's going to bring that up and completely throw it in his face at any chance he gets. So it's going to get interesting at Alpha's camp, finally. That was the episode, guys. As I said, the stuff with Alexandria was honestly probably the best part of the episode, and they did a great job once again with playing on my anxiety and keeping me on my toes. What did you guys think of it? How are you feeling about Beta? Do you think he's going to go off the rails? Do you think he's going to maybe go a little bit rogue and take over now that Alpha seems like she's slipping up? Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you like this video, guys, please click like. And if you want to see more from this geeky face, please click subscribe. Until next time.